Most players hit a wall when pushing from Gnosis 2 into Gnosis 3. And if that's you, good news. Today you're going to break through it. Because once you reach Gnosis 4, the game changes completely. That's when you finally unlock those sweet, build-defining prophecies that set you up for the final chapters of Witchfire. To get there safely and without wasting your time, we're going to focus on the only stats that actually matter. The gear and spells that scale best for this stage of the game, and the beats that will carry you through your upcoming runs. By the end of this guide you'll know exactly how to transition from Gnosis 2 to Gnosis 3 and 4, with confidence and consistency. Welcome back to the Beginner's Stats Guide, and if you missed part 1, you'll find it in the description. So, we finally unlocked our first heavy spells. Yet, our spell recharge is super low and it will take pretty long to utilize it properly. But we'll get there. So today it's finally time to get strong. If you struggle with your health, invest a few points into flesh. Bring it maybe to 20. But since you already got your grip on the Wellspring Incense, you usually won't need that anymore. As I said in the previous video, we'll now be working towards 3 possible combinations. 2 available to us right now on Gnosis 2 and 1 in preparation once we hit Gnosis 3. Let's take a look. First of all, Fire Breath with Iron Cross. A burst damage combo like no other. Iron Cross will shock the enemies, making them share damage, and Fire Breath will deal massive amounts of that damage, and that is now spread to all enemies. The good thing is we already leveled Fire Breath, so it's helping us right away. The other option weakens us a bit in the beginning, at least for the leveling time, but it's an endgame build and it can carry you through the whole game. Since we're still in early access, we got Striga super early. Combine it with Cursed Spell and you have a super safe and strong build to play. In order to level it fast, you might want to also use Shockwave with it. But my recommendation is using Lightning Bolt instead. And last but not least, you can now prepare for Stake Ball, the combination of Storm Ball and Burning Stake. Burning Stake will be available to us on Gnosis 3, and it is considered one of the best spells, if not the best heavy spell in the game. With the addition of Storm Ball, you'll be able to farm the Wailing Tower easily and consistently, making sure you get all the prophecies later in the game. But since I already got a video on the Stake Ball combo, I won't display it in this video. It is linked in the description, however, so you can check that out. I copied my save and I wanted to show you a little bit of footage in the background. But after a while I realized that it is too obvious how strong Striga is in combination with Cursed Spell. It felt stronger from the very beginning, even though we swapped out our leveled Fire Breath. So I skipped the idea of showing you how to utilize Iron Cross with Fire Breath, because Iron Cross is just not that good anymore. So this is how my build looks like right now, at the beginning of Gnosis 2, and how I would grind through the maybe now hardest period of Witchfire. If you're done with the next few steps, you're close to the final endgame build. We have Echo maxed out and are currently leveling Striga, together with Lightning Bolt, Cursed Spell, Crown of Fire, Mandrake and Curfane. And we're still sitting on level 37 with the following stats. Flesh 15, Blood 16, Mind 20, Witchery on 16, Arsenal on 20 and Faith on 9. And we also got the Elixir beat, the Spell Recharge beat and the Ailment Power beat. You now have one single goal, to get your hands on a few level 3 incantations and get that Iron Gate Castle chart as fast as possible. Velmorn is much harder than Castle. So you don't want to farm Velmorn, you don't want to spend more time than necessary in Velmorn, when you can instead farm the Iron Gate Castle. But the best way to get your hands on those incantations is killing the High Executioner and the Watch Commander. So if you got that chart quickly, you can also try to kill the Master Sentinels on Iron Gate Castle with Echo and get the incantations there. but the Executioner and Watch Commander are a safe spot. You don't need to clear Velmorn, there's absolutely no need to do so. Kill the Sepulcher once, and then avoid him at all costs. He is way too strong for us right now, and he's not worth killing. So, get that Irongate Castle chart and upgrade to Gnosis 3. With Gnosis 3, the magic starts to unfold. You'll be able to beat the Scarlet Coast Vault now, and at the end of it, the light spell charge beat awaits. You can now surely have a discussion, and I actually want you to write down in the comments what's your opinion on the topic. But we want to equip that beat as soon as we can, so the next step is bringing Witchery to level 35 in order to equip the light spell charge beat. And while doing so, you research Dynamo Ring. One, if not the best passive active damage dealer in the game. You want that ring in almost any build, so get it ASAP. Besides of that, there is nothing more than I can recommend besides farming Witchfire in Irongate Castle for the 35 Witchery and then upgrading to Gnosis 4. Grab Burning Stake and the Shards of Goliath, as you farm enough Witchfire to get Witchery to level 35. This will take quite some time and you might struggle with the Demacher at this point in time, but don't worry. When you feel confident enough with your rolled Arcana, you can try to kill him and get the Witch Mountain shard. But you don't have to kill him at this point in time, so don't worry too much about him. What you actually want to do is kill the Fallen Liberator. He's located outside of the castle and is easy prey for us. Echo will deal massive damage now and he should not stand a chance. Especially not if you already got Dynamo Ring leveled up. This should be everything you need to upgrade to Gnosis 4. And here's Henbane waiting for you, completing the build that will now carry you through the rest of the game. If you ask me what to level next, well, get health and blood to 20 for a little bit more convenience. But the Wellspring Incense is now your main source of health. Henbane is providing us with healing and our power now comes from enough spellcasting. Next up you want to level Faith and Mind, since they are requirements for more beads and they will enable you to grab more feathers, more potions and deal more damage through blessed hits. If you fail to clear the Wailing Tower on Gnosis 4 for the prophecies, try switching to the Stake Ball combo and make sure to watch my video on it if you need help with the tower. On my channel you will find guides on how to open it and what to expect on each stage, so you shouldn't face too many issues here. The Prophet is a hard boss, no doubt about it, but I'm pretty sure you will beat him with your spell and firepower. You now have enough AoE effects to clear the trash he's summoning, and then you can finish him with Echo. I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please give it a like. If you got further questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. I'll try to answer all of them. And that's it for part 2 of the series. Enjoy Witchfire Wednesday and have a good one.